Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to do a retro throwback review to the Kemper Screamer. Look at that graphic, it's retro. This board features Kemper's rocker camber profile, which is reverse camber between the feet, camber underfoot. So you're going to get loose and playful between the feet, but a little more power and precision underfoot with the camber zones. This board is available in 153 and 159. I rode this board at Copper Mountain on a day that was overcast and then tried to lighten up a little bit. It was cold, there was some wind, there was fresh snow all over because we had this raging snow squall come through and just deposit a ton of friggin' snow on it. And I rode it with my Rome Black Label bindings and my K2 Thraxis boots. Alright, so it kind of looks like it might be a twin tip. Well, let's talk about this thing. It's an all-mountain freeride board, and it's on the stiffer end of the spectrum. It's definitely past middle of the road. You do have a little bit of flex out in the tip and the tail, and then it's just stiff all the way through, and there's not a lot of torsional give to it. This is a board for plowing through chunder, heavy snow, rutted out terrain, and just getting through everything. You get a little bit of chatter out in the tips, but it never resonates back underfoot. This board is very stable. It's damp, yet lively where it counts. The pop is there, and you do have to load up the camber zone to get it to engage. It's not overwhelming, it's not the snappiest deck out there. It's there, it does what you need it to do. Speed is always going to be your friend with this board. Can it handle jumps? Yes, it can handle jumps. It could handle big fucking jumps if you wanted it to. It's just that stiff and that stable. But it's not the snappiest thing out there, it's just got an okay amount of snap to it. Speed is your friend when you butter on this board. You have very minuscule sweet spots to really lock into a press, and even then, it's going to fight you. You're going to work for it. You're going to be using all of the tip up kick to get out on the tip and the tail for buttering. And as I said, it's going to fight you. You're not going to enjoy it. Speed is your friend. Same can be said for jibbing. It'll do it, it doesn't do it well. You know, when you get sideways, you pretty much need to be under your front or back foot to get it to lock into the camber profile, because that reverse in the middle just really doesn't hug a feature. The tip and the tail, yeah, you can press with it. It's going to be a lot of fight and a lot of work. Those serrations in the middle are called shark bite edge, and they grip aggressively. Now, this is a board that's quick and nimble edge to edge, but it really holds on when you're driving into a carve. The one nice thing is from the center back, if you put a lot of effort into it, you can really steer and it's really going to grip. It's a board that takes a little bit more effort to get it to drive with, but in my opinion, it's worth it. Now, deep hard carves, this thing is just going to feel so locked in, like you're driving a Cadillac Eldorado and just blowing donuts. Big, wide, swooping donuts. This is a board that, on edge, wants to remain on edge and keep driving. Who's this board for? The guy that charges hard and wants a deck that's going to plow through chunder. Comparable boards: the Borealis Shaman, the Niche Story, the Liptech TRS. Now you might be saying to yourself, this shape looks familiar, and it should. You can see this shape on the Niche Story and the Borealis Shaman. Out of those three, each one of them has their own personality. This one is the softest of the three, in my opinion. Is it a good board? It's an okay board. Is it a board for me? Definitely not. It's a freeride board, kind of hiding in that all-mountain spectrum, just due to the flex pattern, in my opinion. This has been my review of the Kemper Screamer. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you going to buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you're new here and you really just want to help us out and see us grow what we're doing, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.